What's going on? Hello, hello. All right, let me see. Hopefully this will work. I'm just gonna Tonight I'm just gonna take your phone calls about President Trump being indicted, and because I really want to hear your opinion about all of this. Why do you think they did this today of all days? Why do you think they are doing this? Right? Because let me give you a little while people are getting in here, just to give a little background thing on this, right? They're indicting President Trump over Stormy Daniels, where Stormy Daniels has already admitted that it wasn't true. It was 100% false. She's having to pay, I think it's like 300 some $1,000 for legal fees to President Trump because that she lied. So Michael Cohen went along with the lie, and they did it because they want to go after President Trump. It was total fraudulent. So this indictment is 100% because it's like, well, we're just going to do it to be doing it. We're going to do it because no one can stop us from doing it. And here we are. Here we are. So my question is this going to give them are you going to give them what they want? And do you know what it is what they want? They want you to look at this and say, well, President Trump has been indicted. Well, are you going to support him? There's no reason. Why would you support him? And they're all saying, lock him up, lock him up. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. They're only doing this because they are afraid of him coming in 2024 and winning. They're terrified of him. So I do have, so this is the first time I think I've ever done it like this since I remember. And I want to take your phone calls, and give me a call. Okay. I got one person already calling in. Give me a call. The number's right there in the title, in the description of this video. Give me a call. Let me know what you think about this indictment. Do you think this is legit? Do you think that this was good? What is your support going to be for when it comes to President Trump now? Are you going to be against Trump now? Because that's what they want. See, that's the only reason why they did this. They did this to get people to be like, well, I can't support him because he's been indicted. And it reminds me of the Cellywood. Listen to me. The Hollywood sex tape. The Hollywood sex tape, it reminded me of that. It reminded me because they came out with the Hollywood sex tape and said, oh, look, everybody. You're not going to support him now, are you? Look what he said. He said he was going to grab it, or he grabbed it. You're not going to support him now. And basically that was, hey, Christians, because we know that you're supporting Trump. You're not going to support him now, are you? Look what he said. There's no way you can support him now. And they got upset because they didn't understand why we still supported President Trump. Now, if President Trump had been grabbing on a man, they would be celebrating President Trump. They would be celebrating him. Okay, cool. People are calling in, okay? Because this is like the most explosive news day. Really, it is, right? We kind of knew it was coming. It's not a secret. We kind of knew it was coming. Right? We knew it was coming. No one is like, oh my goodness, it's such a surprise. We knew it was coming because they can't help themselves. They have to do whatever it is that they can. Okay, hopefully I got this working right. We're going to try this out. Let's go to Joyce from Georgia. Hey, Joyce, thank you so much for the call.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, this is the worst day the United States of America has ever faced.
Yes, ma'am. I would agree.
We had a man in office that took care of us, the people he loves, because he loves America. No, I don't always agree with some of the things he says, but you know what? If we were in his shoes, having to fight every step of the way
yes.
for a country that he loves, what would we do, Will?
I mean, think about it. He didn't have to do it. He was already a billionaire sitting on billions. He didn't have to do it. And look what they're doing to this man. They're trying to destroy him. And you know why? Because he was the first person in American history to sit in the White House and tell the rest of the world how corrupt they are. He was the very first one. He's the first one.
And we got to put him back in.
Yes.
And to me, this is going to make people that even hated him before vote for him.
Yep.
To see all these snakes in the grass
Yep.
that we got, because if they don't stand up for America, we're not going to have an America anymore.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Joyce, thank you so much for the call. I got a lot of people calling in. Thank you so much, okay?
I'm going to let you go, and you have a good night, and God bless you.
You too.
Will.
God bless you. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Looks like we got Debbie from Vegas. Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for the call.
Hello, Will. How are you doing?
Oh, man. You know what? I'm doing good. This is, personally, I think this is going to work out in Trump's favor because just like Joyce just said, so many people see how they're constantly attacking Trump. They're constantly doing this. And now they bring up this indictment when we know it's totally fraudulent, totally fake. I think this is listen to me. I can't even talk tonight. Only going to increase his support. What do you think?
I think the same thing. They tried that when he was running against crazy Hillary, and it backfired. I think they're just grasping at straws right now, and President Trump is a big boy, and he can overcome this. If he can overcome 2 impeachments, the Russian hoax, the January 6th sham, he can overcome, because look at the witnesses they have, not very credible.
Exactly. I mean,
it's one thing I want.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but my state just started this new thing. I would say started sometime last year. We have our own school police now, and that's what they're called.
Ooh.
They wear different uniforms than Metro does and drive police cars, but they're different. And they school the schoolyards. Like yesterday, we had a panic at one of our high schools that somebody brought a gun to school, and they were all over that. Apparently, it was a kid that was just threatening to blow up the school, but he didn't really have a gun. Now, I think that if Las Vegas can do that, and I think there's some other states that have their own school police, and if you can give billions of dollars to Ukraine, spend billions of dollars on illegal aliens, you can have your own school department to protect the children.
Yep, 100%. But they don't want to spend money on the schools to protect children, because if they were to spend money to protect children in schools, they would not be able to push their agenda by disarming you, the law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, but there's one thing I just don't understand about demon rat voters.
Okay.
The Democrats have had control of Congress, the White House, and the Senate for 2021 and 2022.
Right.
If they really wanted to do what they're blaming the Republicans for, they would have done it when they had total control.
Well, you know what? But see, the thing is, they want Republicans to be pressured to join in, because then they can say it's bipartisan. You understand? They can say, well, this is...
Yeah, I'm really getting worried about those Lindsey Grahams and those
Yes, and Mitch McConnell's, yes, 100%. Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for the call.
Thank you for taking it. God bless.
God bless you. Yeah, we need to get prayed up right now. We need to pray, right? We need to pray. And this is, I'm gonna say, if you can, if you're physically capable, you need to fast. If you're physically capable, do that as well. All right. Let me say thank you real quick to JD on Rumble. Thank you so much for that Rumble rant. JD says, Will, thank you so much. Thank you for all the work that you do, spreading the truth, my friend. Thank you so much from JD and Baby Steps. Wow. Thank you so much. And JDWC003 became a monthly supporter on my Rumble channel. Thank you so much for that. It is a true blessing. Okay. YouTube will allow you to do the same thing, but Facebook won't let you do it. No one can see it. It's there on my Facebook page, but they're preventing people from seeing it because I guess they don't want you to support me like that. Let's go to Susan from Louisiana. Hey, Susan, thank you so much for the call.
Hello, Will. How are you?
good. You know what? I'm great, actually. I think this is gonna work out to our favor in this country because it just only exposes what Trump has been saying. Trump was right again. Would you agree?
Exactly. Oh, yes, I think so too. And this is the most communist mess they've ever done.
Yes, it is.
This is totally communism at the finest.
100%. 100%. This is like third world communist nation tactics. And they're doing it right in front of our faces. Like, we can do this, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to stop us from doing it. That's what they're saying. That's their mentality.
Oh, yeah. They're wanting it like that. They want us to bow down to them, and we're going to follow them, and our hands are tied. We can't do nothing to prove it.
Yep. Because they know, you know why they do it? Because they know that we follow the law. Even though they're violating the law, they have weaponized the law against the American people, but they know that we follow the law. That's the reason why they have go ahead and do this, because most people don't know what they're doing is total lawlessness, and they're like, we're just going to get away with it, right?
Exactly.
So
another thing, he was the first one I ever knowed of presidents that ever been in the White House and took nothing for pay.
Exactly.
Zero.
Actually, I think to my understanding, he took $1. He took $1. The rest, to my understanding, if I remember correctly, he took $1, and the rest of it he donated back to the Treasury Department.
Probably to make it legitimate.
I think so. I think he had to do $1, but the rest of it went to the Treasury Department. So, well, hey, Susan, thank you so much for the call.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. All right, let's go to Tevin from Pennsylvania. Hey, Tevin, thank you so much for the call.
Hello, Will. How you doing? Man? Hey. Back once again.
Man, right?
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. I just got off the phone with my friend like 10 minutes ago about the whole Trump indictment thing. And you know what? I was a little I felt for it the first time. I thought that this was it, but then I said, you know what? That they have you know what? It's just another witch hunt. It's another distraction.
Yes.
Because they're scared. They are scared of this man.
Yes, they are.
They are scared to death of this man.
Yep.
And I start to believe like in my opinion that they wanted to stop talk. They brought this up like just as soon as like 2 days after the whole Nashville shooting, and I just think the reason they're doing that because it's like a distraction. They want people to get their mind off of that because the shooter didn't fit their narrative.
You know what? I actually brought that up on my Lindell TV show and my LFA show. I actually brought it up on there. I don't know if you were watching or not, but I actually brought it up. I said because I put it like this. I said they want us not to pay attention to the monster and what the monster's lifestyle was living. So they do this to Trump and be like, oh, look, there's a shiny object. Look at this. Look at this. Look what we're doing to Trump. Don't pay attention to this over here. Don't pay attention how we're targeting children. Oh, look what we're doing to Trump. Look what we're doing to Trump.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? He's going to expose them. They're scared to death of him. They're so desperate. Because once they go after him, they'll go after us. They want to censor us. They want to ban us. They don't like America. They really don't.
Dude, you're so spot on.
Anti-American. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I think he's going to expose all of the pedophilia, the election fraud, and everything, and just the thing with like January 6th. Like they're going to expose a lot of.
I hope they bring a lot of it to light. Hope they bring a lot of it to light. I mean, all of it needs to come to the.
It feels like we're losing.
It does. But you know what? I have a story about that. So, well, hey, Tevin, thank you so much for the call.
No problem, sir.
All right, take care.
Have a good one, Will.
Okay, so let me tell the story real quick, and then we'll go back to the phone lines. When I was living in California, there was an event, a rally that I was trying to have in San Francisco. And Nancy Pelosi, that was during the time Nancy Pelosi, it was me and 3 other people. And at the time, Nancy Pelosi said, you white supremacists are not having any kind of rally in my city. You're not coming to my city. And I'm like, okay, this is completely crazy. Well, we already had the permits and everything. And the way the San Francisco Police Department was going to have it set up, Antifa was coming in I think that was the one time I've ever seen they had thousands of Antifa members come in. We were going to have the event, and the police department just had a little yellow tape in between us. We ended up canceling it. We felt defeated. Well, because Antifa could not attack us, Americans, Antifa went through the city of San Francisco, destroying vehicles block after block after block, to the point to where Nancy Pelosi went on national television and actually denounced Antifa. That was a victory. After that, Antifa was quiet for almost a year. For just about a year, they were completely quiet for about a year because Nancy Pelosi had to go out there and denounce them. So even though we look like we're being defeated, this is when we really need to stay with our faith. We need to stay with our faith. All right, we got a new caller. The last four is 3351. 3351. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
What's your first name?
Steve.
Steve, thank you so much for the call, Steve. What you think?
Well, I think it's a hoax. I think they're, of course, they trying to get the bottom of the barrel, so to speak, trying to come up with all kind of hoax things and everything. So I just think that Lord God, he's in control of it all, and he's going to have the last say so. And it's just a trying time, but Trump's been through a lot with these other not indictments, but these
it's like the impeachment. Yeah. They went after the impeachment, the Russia hoax, trying to say that he was holding back from Ukraine at the time, the transcript, 2 impeachments. They wanted to do it a third time, but they couldn't do it. There was nothing there. And now they couldn't get him on anything. And this is really nothing, but they're like bringing up something from 7 years ago where it's already ran, its statute of limitation, but they don't care. They're still doing it.
Right. It's almost like the devil's working against against God's people. And you can see it rolling off of them. So, I call them communists, but Democrats.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, they are. Well, hey, Steve, thanks so much for the call.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care. All right, let's go to Mandy from New Zealand. Hey, Mandy, thank you so much for the call.
Hey, how are you? Don't look at this as a sad day, guys. Look at this as a day where the ugly head has absolutely reared up and for the world to see.
Yep.
Okay. This just makes Trump stronger.
Yep.
This makes the fight stronger.
Yep.
This makes the fight more valid.
Yes.
And we've got that with us. So the people that are trying to go after him have vowed to go after him while they were running. So this isn't a bipartisan stand. This is an absolute influential stand against him. And I'll bet you $1,000 that this has got international influence in this. And we've also got to look at what James O'Keefe has just recently brought out as well. If you've not seen James O'Keefe's latest drop,
I have not.
I think it's absolute. Oh, you need to go. You need to go watch it. So if you donate to Pacific Party, $5, that's it, no more. Well, what he's uncovered is that they've been using people's names and addresses, it looks like, to launder money back in to these political arenas. So
really?
This is going to be outrageous. Absolutely. So definitely get on to that. So everything we're seeing from the left has got major influences spanning around the world. So we've got to become very precise in how we do our things. We can't, because if you've seen what's just recently happened here this weekend, we know our political junkies are not on our side of the people, okay? That's as simple as that. Trump's a freelancer. And that's the best way to put him. He's not a Republican. He's not a Democrat. He never was and never will be a Democrat.
Very true.
He was a freelancer.
Well, he was actually a registered Democrat years and years ago. But then his mind was healed. I was a Democrat,
I don't know.
And my mind was healed.
I don't know if it was really that he was one of them. I just think he sided that way more.
Well, no, he was. I'm not. Yeah, I see what you're saying. He was not like he was one of those demonic Democrats, but he was a registered Democrat. I used to be a registered Democrat. I didn't go along with this demonic stuff that they're doing, but I didn't know. I thought the Democrats were actually for people, and that's not actually the case, right? So, and President Trump, he used to be a Democrat.
But the thing is, Trump wouldn't know half of what he knows if he was not there. I believe he was there specifically to gather this stuff for today's events? I absolutely do. I don't think he wanted to be there. I think he put himself there for this reason.
I don't think he put himself there. Be honest with you, I think God put him there. So God uses people that people would never expect. Right. I think God put Trump in that position for this day and age, and we're all seeing what's happening to him, and we're seeing it happen right before our very eyes. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're right. No, you're dead 100% right. Now, this is not on topic, but it is part of the topic in a roundabout way.
Mm-hmm.
Woman, this is for you. You need to raise up and be a sturdy, strong voice. Men, you need to stand up beside these women and protect them while they're doing this against the cretins that are bashing us down. If we lose our voice, we can't stand for people like Trump. We can't be in these debates. We'll lose our right to vote. Again, we need to come as a unison, but you need to stand and protect us.
Yes,
and that's
absolutely.
what I ask. Women, please raise up, because we need to stand in support of all of this together.
Yep.
Men, we adore you, but we can't do this without you.
Yep, absolutely. Well,
this is not just for us. This is for freedom and liberty of all of us, including Trump.
On the planet, absolutely. Hey, Manny, thank you so much for the call.
You're welcome.
All right,
Thank you.
Care. Yeah, she's right. It's like in New Zealand right now, they're like the women, the feminists, you know, because I've been screaming this. If y'all been watching my videos, you know I've been screaming this. Where are the feminists at? With these men taking over their agenda, right? I mean, these men are doing it. And I'm like, where are they at? Right? Now they're starting to speak up. And it's like now that they're starting to speak up, the left is not liking them. And now these feminists are getting red pills shoved down their throat. And they don't even want to be on the red pill. But it's like, nope, you're going to take it. You're going to take this red pill. Same thing they did with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, he told Bernie bro, they started shoving that red pill down his throat. Same thing with Tim Pool. Shoves this, eat this red pill, eat this red pill. It's like they want people to wake up because all the crazy stuff they're doing. All right, I'm going to go back to the phone lines, but let me say thank you to real quick. Lori, thank you so much. Laurel, thank you so much for the stars. Andre, thank you so much. Laura again. Janice, Lori, thank you so much. Mike, Cindy, and Andre, Lewis, Lori again. Wow, blow me up. Kathy, thank you so much for those stars. And of course, Susan, thank you so much for the stars as well. Susan says, may God bless you. God bless President Trump and God bless America. Absolutely. And then Kiwi, which is Mandy. Thank you so much, Mandy, for the blessings. Keep up the amazing work, Will. God bless you, Trump. God bless Trump and America and freedom. Baby Steps, thank you so much for the super chat as well. God bless you, Will. Always bringing courageous truth teller, being a courageous truth teller in this crazy clown world. It is truly that. It is truly this crazy clown world. All right, we got a new caller, 38. I'm going to try to go through these a little bit quicker, okay? So let's just keep it down to one question if we can. 3831 is the last four. Hello, caller. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll go to that one, then we'll go to the other one. Okay, hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? You there, caller? Going once? Going twice? All right, we'll go to this one. Is the last four is 3125. 3125 is the last four. Hello, caller. What's your name? Oh, not that one. 4195 is the last four. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Hello. How you doing? What's your first name? Where you calling from?
This is Suzanne. Can
Hello.
you hear me?
Yes, Suzanne. How you doing? Where you calling from, Suzanne?
I'm calling from Brevard, North Carolina.
Okay, awesome.
How you doing?
Man, you know what? I'm doing good, actually. I was sick over the weekend, but I'm doing a lot better. But what do you think about all this, Suzanne?
Okay, let me tell you what I just did. I went on Telegram. I heard about the indictment.
Uh-huh.
My friend called me from Michigan, and she was all upset. And I said, let's stand strong. We can't fall apart.
Right.
I said, Trump is going to come through this. He's a strong man. He's not stupid.
Right.
Trump is smart. He covers his bases. He's got the smartest people he knows around him. I said, come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can't fall. We have to stand strong and be there for him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is the time they want us to feel.
This is a show.
Yeah, this is a show. They want us to feel like we've been defeated. They want us to feel like we've been defeated for us to give up.
They want us to feel like Trump has flaws.
Well, he does have flaws.
Capable of falling.
But he does have
flaws. So
we're
going to see him. We're going to see them parade him, almost like when they crucified Christ. You know what I mean? They paraded him.
You know
they beat him down.
Yes. But you know what? President Trump does have flaws. But that's just it, right?
Yes, he does.
He's just a man. And look how they're going after him. And he's just a man.
Exactly.
This is crazy.
But even though he's just a man, he has created a fear in them.
Yes.
He knows more than we could ever imagine.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And that's why they have a fear with him. But I just went on Telegram, and I was just kind of scouting around to see what some of the things that I have on Telegram are saying. And I ran across, and this is why I called you.
Okay.
I ran across that they have got him for 34 counts of business fraud.
For 34 counts?
I don't know how true. 34 counts of business fraud. And I thought, this Daniels thing that they've been flaunting and all of this, it was so obvious that it was false and that it was not going to hold water and that it was just to parade him and to dirty up his name again and to make people lose faith in him. I thought, they've got something on him. And then when I seen that, 34 counts.
So, you know what? But you have to remember, they had 21 women said that they were assaulted by him, and they all went away.
Yeah.
So we can't believe anything that they say. And just like this whole indictment is fraudulent, they're doing it over fraudulent information. So, well, hey, Susan, thank you so much for the call.
This is the first time I heard about the business fraud thing, and I thought, could this be their ace in the hole?
No, because if that's the case, he'll just pay a fine if that's actually there. He'll just have to pay a fine.
Well,
people do all this stuff now. If he was embezzling money and stuff like that, it'd be completely different. Right. But anyways, well, hey, Susan, thank you so much for the call.
Well, God bless you, Will, for everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try to keep him going a little bit quicker. I can't even talk. Not that I ever can. The last four is 0422. 0422. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello. What's your name?
Patricia.
Hey,
and
Patricia.
I'm calling from Maryland. And what I think is this indictment is going to open up a huge can of worms.
A big can of worms. One of those big gallon cans, right? Not a little small one.
Yes. We're going to see a lot come out. I think.
Oh yeah.
Because they've set a precedent now. Okay.
Yes.
If they can indict and arrest Trump, then let's go after the Biden crime family, the Clinton crime family, and the Obama crime family next.
And the Bushes. Don't leave out the Bushes. Because remember,
And
Bush had people killed in Iraq over no weapons of mass destruction.
Yep.
Which was total false. They said that they had. Go ahead.
Not to mention all of this child sex trafficking with the elites. You know, the truth is going to come out. Our government is full of elite satanic pedophiles.
Yes, they are. They're 100% evil.
And I cannot wait to see the tribunals and watch them hang.
You know what? I think when the stuff will happen, it's going to happen when Christ returns. I think that's when that justice is going to happen, because until then, these evil people are just going to get away with it. And I don't advocate for, hanging anybody, just to be clear.
Right.
Jesus Christ is going to handle them. So, hey, Patricia, thank you so much for the call. All right. Okay, let's see. Next, we have the last four, 7448, 7448. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? Okay. I'm not sure. Something just happened. Okay, hold on for me. I'm not sure what happened, but some reason my phone system all of a sudden is not coming through. Like all of a sudden. You there? Hello, caller? Yep, I do apologize. I don't know what happened. It's like, as soon as she said that, it's like my phone system went weird. And I'm not sure why. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, it is not coming through. Okay. Well, I apologize. I'm going to have to end it here and try to figure out what's going on. I do apologize for everyone. I'm going to do phone calls again. I'm not sure why my phone system just went completely out like that. I'm not sure what the deal is. I do apologize. That's wild. I've never had that happen before like that. Let me see. Jody, Ann. How do you say that? Chalicia, Kristen, Savalian? I know I'm probably butchering your name. I do apologize. But thank you so much for the stars, Ann and Jody. Thank you so much for those stars. And let me see. George, thank you so much for following my page. All right. Okay. How long have I been on here? 30 minutes. Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much. Do me a favor. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up on Rumble. Please hit the thumbs up on YouTube. And please share the video. No matter how you're watching it, please share this video. I think, a lot of people want to hear other people have the discussion. It's really bugging me why my phone system all of a sudden stopped working. It's like somebody did something. And I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm not sure. I do apologize. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Keep your prayers. Keep your prayers going. Keep your prayers, because we win in the end. Not in the flesh, but not in the flesh. God bless.